Hello, everyone. Thank you for joining us for another interview in celebration of Student House's 70th anniversary, which we are celebrating this month. We are gathering marvelous memories and fascinating facts about Student House and reminiscing with former residents and Victoria League members associated with Student House. Today, my guest is Lyn Hopkins. Hello, Lyn. Thanks for speaking.
Hi.
It was great to have you. So Lyn was a student who lived in Student House for a number of years. He went on to be chairman of Victoria League from July 2007 until July 2017. He was also awarded an MBE in the Queen's Birthday Honours List 2022, which is an amazing achievement. I mean, that's special in its own right. So thank you so much for joining me today, Lyn.
Right. Thank you very much.
Oh, no. Great. How did you first discover Student House as a place to live?
I was at university in Swansea, and one of my tutors there, he had a friend who'd stayed here. So basically, it was by word of mouth.
So that was that easy. So obviously, he gave it high recommendations.
He did indeed.
And you're happy that you did that, I'm sure. I'm sure.
Yes, indeed. Yeah.
So how long did you actually live at Student House for?
I lived for exactly 2 years.
For 2 years. All right.
That is the limit for staying here.
There you go. Is there any one or two memories that particularly stick out of your time living at Student House?
Two came to mind. One was when Princess Margaret came here. She used to come here every 2 years when she was our patron and to meet the students. So I had the privilege of meeting Princess Margaret here in Student House. And on another occasion, the Victoria League used to organize a reception for the visiting Commonwealth countries' cricket team. So when the Australian cricket team came here, the Victoria League organised a reception in the old headquarters, and I was one of the people invited to meet the Australian cricket team.
That's exciting. Do I take it that you're a cricket fan then?
Well, I wasn't actually, but I was still invited.
Did you become a cricket fan after that? That's very. And
well, I knew who Greg Chappell was.
Yeah, there you go. And that must have been very special with Princess Margaret. Very special indeed.
It was indeed, and she did a lot of work for the Victoria League.
Amazing. So you went on to become chairman in 2007, and that was for 10 years. What made you want to get that involved in the Victoria League?
Well, by then I had retired, and I joined the council in 2004 or 5, I think it was. And by then my parents had died, and I was looking for some charitable work to do, particularly the Victoria League, because I was paying back some of the benefit I'd had as a young man living here.
And you put 10 years into that.
Yes, you get less for murder.
Oh, no, I'm sure it was a wonderful experience.
Certainly was indeed, yes.
I'm sure it was. That wonderful MBE you were awarded in the honours list in 2022. What specifically was that for?
The citation said it was for my services to Commonwealth students.
And what was it like receiving the award? Tell me about the day.
It was quite an experience. It's either done by the King William or Princess Anne, and you don't get to choose. And it's done in Windsor Castle or Buckingham Palace, and you don't get to choose. Fortunately, it was done by the King in Buckingham Palace, so I hit a bit of a jackpot. So it was quite a wonderful day, and I had a chat with the King for about 2 or 3 minutes, I think, and he knew a little bit about the Victoria League, and I emphasised to him that we are the only Commonwealth hostel in London.
Yeah, well, that's amazing. And of course, he's now our patron, which is wonderful. Yeah. As was the Queen, the late Queen before that. She was our patron. So that must have been an unbelievably memorable day for you.
It was almost only superseded by the fact, because I had the MBE, I was one of the MBEs who were invited to attend the Queen's funeral.
Oh, wow.
So in September 2022, I was in Westminster Abbey for the Queen's funeral, which was probably the most memorable day of my life.
Wow. Well, that's amazing. Oh, congratulations again. I mean, I know it's a while there, but that's an amazing achievement. Really fantastic. And finally, what would you say to Commonwealth students who are coming to London to study about living at Student House? Would you encourage them to do that?
I certainly would do so. It's a tremendous place, particularly if you've never lived in London before, and you quickly make friends. It was slightly different in my day. There was a dining room in the basement, so people had food together. So people got to meet each other faster, but I'm sure they still meet each other fairly quickly and make friendships, some of which, in my case, have lasted from that time to this.
Oh, wonderful. Fantastic. So thank you very much, Lyn, for joining me today on this. It's been fascinating, and appreciate your time.
My pleasure. Thank you very much indeed for people watching it for their time.
Oh, no, that's fantastic. And thank you, everyone, for watching, and look forward to seeing you again soon for some more marvelous memories. Thank you.